Sean McGurk, brief fragments, and so on, rated 110 per store on this nightly quiz plot of the Feld Hospice set by Dr. McGurk. He misunderstood an answer on number 3 of them and left his free natural riposts to 4 of them in their own fine artful disorder. Question: what second to none with the record, Maximus Bridges Maker, was the first to rise taller to his feet spell than the blue gun Bua Baboon or the giganteous Wellingtonian Sequoia? Went nudie boots with trappers into a Lafayette when she was barely in her tricklings? Was well known to draw the conciliation cap onto the esker of his hood? Sports a chain ganger's Albert solemnly over his Hollander's ambulance? Gave the heinousness of Joyce to every night betwixt Yesterdicks and 2 Marys? Now, to forbear for ever so little of Irish trees and lily orangutans, concerning the genesis of Harold or Humphrey Chipton's occupational agnomen, we are back in the pre-Surnames proto-North period. Of course, just when Enos chalked all traps, and discarding once for all those theories from older sources which would link him back with such pivotal ancestors as the Blues, the Gravies, the Northeasts, the Anchors, and the Earwiggers of Sidleston and the 100 of Manhood, or proclaim him offspring of Vikings who had founded Wapentake and settled him in Herrick. The best authenticated version, the Dominant, read the reading of Otto has it that it was this way. We are told how in the beginning it came to pass that like Hamilton's next matters, the grand old gardener was saving daylight unto his redwood tree one sultry Saturday afternoon, hag Jitter Eve, in pre-fall paradise peace, by following his plough for rootlets in the rear garden of Morehouse, the old Tower, when royalty was announced by Monarch to have been pleased to have halted itself on the high road, along which a leisure-loving dog fox had cast, followed also at walking pace by a lady pack of cocker spaniels. Forgetful of all save his vassals playing fealty to the ethnarch, Humphrey or Harold stayed not to yoke or saddle, but stumbled out hot-faced as he was, his sweatful bandana loose from his pocket-coat, hastening to the forecourts of his public, toque, surcingle, solar scarf and flags, +4s, puttees and bulldog boots, ruddled cinnabar or flavouring a mile, jingling his turnpike keys, and bearing aloft, and in the fixed place of the hunting party, a high perch, atop of which a flower pot was fixed, earth-side, hoist with care. On his Majesty, who was, or often feigned to be, noticeably long-sighted from green youth, and had been meaning to inquire what in effect had caused yon causeway to be thus potholed, asking substitutionally deep quiet as to whether Paternoster and silver dollars were not more fancy bait for lobster trapping. Honest, blunt Harenfeld answered in no uncertain tones, very similarly with his fearless father. No, your Majesty, I was just a clutching on Don Lucky Douglas. Our sailor king, who was draining the goblet of obvious agony, gift both and Gordon, upon this, ceasing to swallow, smiled most heartily beneath his walrus moustaches, and indulging that none too genial humour which William the Conqueror the Spindle side, the zither of the past, with his merry men old zing, 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 zing.